dirt turned to God, now I'm too clean. We made music, baby, now we making history. We getting paper, that's the truth, this the fax machine. It's all facts, it's all black. I sent it out, now I need it all back. No callbacks, I'ma act like it didn't ring. Send some paper over here, this the fax machine. I'm punching numbers, I got my funds up. I'm big timing with my baby.
Brown sugar. I can't sing with a motherfucker. But this is the fax machine brought to you by 80 Music Group. We back up in here. Yes, Wali and Maine boy. We actually got a special guest with us.
What we got?
You know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. If you want to take it, go on and take it. That's all you.
Get it, Jonathan. Get it, Jonathan. I gotta tell a quick story. So when I left, I'm gonna turn these up. I'm sorry, I came here. All right, when I left LA the first time, I lived there my whole life. I moved to North Carolina. I started watching battle rap out there exclusively. It was so boring out there. But at the time, it was only...
there's P.D. Pablo. How could you be bored?
After I was done raising up, it was like, I need more. You know what I mean?
What a crazy contrast between Little Brother and...
No, they wild. No, I moved out there. I lived out here my whole life, so I already knew about the battle rap scene. But other than 106 in Park, nobody was giving credits to it.
Really pushing the culture, like
right. So, those little Smack DVDs, whatever they were at the time, because they were like more exclusive to the East Coast.
Yup.
Prior to YouTube. So when I moved back.
Hey, nigga, this story long.
Let me do the pop. If I had
like you from North Carolina.
Right. All right, let me do the rest job. This fucking mic won't stay still. So I get back to LA. I'm starting looking at battle rap. I seen these 2-on-2s. I'm like, who are these people?
Oh wow, you went way.
WRC. This was like 2008. I moved back in 2007. So 2008. I'm like, who are these people? I see this guy. I don't know what nationality he is. This motherfucker's just super hyped.
Neither do I, bro.
He's super hyped. He's just always turned up. I'm like, this guy got the most energy in the world. And he was this dude.
Notes and fire, right?
He was this dude that looked like Grim. What's his name? Plex Rock?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And they're just always turned up. And they put on the greatest shows ever. I'm like, Marv One and it was Marv One and
Averb?
No.
Quest.
Yeah.
Marv One
and
versus the Source and Elmac.
And they met like 5 times. A few of them were questionable. We're like, y'all took the white people's side, but we're not gonna judge you for that. I don't think you got nothing to do with that.
Sometimes it happens.
And then some video showed up missing. It was like a whole lot of controversy. But
there's some white peopling happening.
Yeah, right, definitely. But overall, I remember some very great content. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no.
It was just some random night I couldn't sleep. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna jack off tonight. Let me go see what's on the interwebs. And
I'm glad we could save your soul. You feel me?
right. You saved it that night. I jacked off the next night.
I feel it. I jacked off after that.
Ooh, battle rap got me.
As long as it's not during, because that's
pretty good. So so after that I found it. It was like, wait, this is the whole underworld. Because at that time, what was the one Serious Jones one? They made it to MTV. Fight Club.
Yeah.
Once that died, it was just like, okay.
Now there was a big gap.
Yeah, it was a gap. And you guys covered that gap.
That's exactly
what WRC.
You broke it down. That's exactly what
you were even battle rapping at that time.
100%. And I'll keep it a stack. I feel like just to keep it a trillion, I was very fortunate due to that lull in the market. It was kind of like all the big kids were in detention, so there's nobody on the playground. So the little kids can pop up. You feel
right.
Swing on the monkey bars and all that, and that's what we did. We held it down through that time and kind of helped usher in the modern YouTube era of battle rap.
Wow. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I left out one period where I first got started. Pause with the period. But when I first got started, it was the Blaze battles. That's that's my first introduction.
You talking late 90s now? You feel
they got an HBO drops. everybody in the culture thought it was just going to move up from there.
Right.
And it actually went backwards.
Right.
And then people have to pick themselves up.
And for
Shells, Idea.
Yeah, R.I.P. Idea.
Yeah, R.I.P.
For anybody out there listening to this right now that fell asleep on this fucking story, I want to let y'all know we got the great Lush One in the building.
Gang in this bitch.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's how the story. My story was introspective.
Yeah, I get that.
And it moved
Well,
out.
who the fuck are you talking to? No one understood.
I was talking to a nigga with a raspy ass voice, right?
If you move to the country, if you live there for a few years, after a while, a piece of straw appears, you feel me? And you start talking a little bit slower.
Right.
Stories like Southern Carolina.
They got me out there, right?
That's what happens, bro.
That mixed with the liquor, it definitely slowed you down.
Oh yeah. The liquor's part of the equation.
Always.
If it was Crown Royal, we'd be talking ways.
He know it all. He know what every drug do.
That's hilarious.
But since then, obviously we've evolved. And I was talking about my inception, but we're far developed. Where do you think we're going from here on in?
Well, battle rap's really got a crazy trajectory, and those of us that have been closely associated with the culture, you see the ebbs and flows. You see it start to pop off, and then it start to fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll see corporate entities come, throw a little cheese around with little regard for the culture.
Come on, tell me.
Just trying to get $1. Right?
Yeah, and it normally fall flat because what they don't understand is what makes this pop off is the cultural, competitive, real hip-hop aspect of it.
Absolutely.
That's what attracts people at 1 a.m. when they could be jerking off, you feel me? to watch something dope, you feel me?
Right.
I got a broken hand, so I might watch the battle rap tonight.
and really, like, now you see Eminem is, last time he got involved was that pop problem. Now he just executive produced a film called Bodied, which
I've been hearing about that for months. When does it come out?
it's dropping next year. It actually swept the entire film festival circuit.
You catch it?
Yeah. I had a cameo in it. I was in there. Me, Smack, Organic had a little scene.
But I'm saying, did you see the final product?
I did.
Where'd you see it at?
It was at the LA Film Festival. I forget what that joint's called. It's a big film festival in LA.
Yeah.
We won the one in Toronto, Austin, and LA. Won the Viewer's Choice Award.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Eminem co-signed it and hopped on board afterwards. So between that and then you got Nick Cannon with the whole Wildin' Out thing, and then there's now a whole other show where celebrities.
No.
I'm just saying. There's outlets.
No. That's the question I actually have.
Yeah,
it was coming. So as the dude, you've been here since the rip.
Yeah.
From the rip. How do you feel about that? The little method.
What does it do to you mentally when you see Nicole Richie with a fucking mic in her hand talking about she got bars?
Yeah, this obviously wasn't to go for
obviously it's weak as hell and it appeals to the lowest common denominator, right?
Yes.
But from like a biased perspective, because as some of my homeboys writing on that show, giving the bars and
the bars, so everybody getting paid.
So this is an opportunity for up and coming lyricists in the hip hop field to get their money on. So
there you go.
So when I see that, I'm like, cool. You feel me? Like, and it's dope. And the end result might be a little funny. But I think that if that was the only voice for battle rap, it'd be a very bad thing.
Absolutely.
But when you have all these different outlets and avenues, it kind of puts it in context.
And that's hip hop in general. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mad at Yachty and Lil Pump, but if you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Yeah, hip hop's more diverse now than it ever has been. It's just a matter of you got to seek out the content.
Come on, man.
But that's
all there.
Yeah, I guess so. Because that show, it isn't that bad. Because the final product, it always looks good. I don't know if they have to go through, do they go through takes? Do you know if that?
Oh yeah, they go through takes.
I just thought everybody, I thought these were actors that were like improv actors that could just make everything go in one take.
Yeah, I don't know what type of talents Nicole Richie has.
I didn't know Nicole Richie, but you brought that up.
Mean that you just have to fuck her yet since you don't know what
I was gonna say. I know pop's music go crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But regardless, it's
you
just
get her to Mataros.
Yeah, we see. She's a little skinny for the kid. I got
right. Right.
She's like the after picture. I like the during picture. Before and during.
Right. She could have got in her prime.
Yeah, no, season 1, she was kind of cracking. Then, like,
You talking about, what's that show?
When she was milking
When they have the
the Civil Life, right?
Oh, Civil Life. There you go. Yeah.
I ain't mad, shorty. Go crazy, shorty.
Hey, so speaking of which, what benefits do you get? Like, are groupies really trying to fuck with you like that?
I mean, I never had a problem personally getting pussy in my life. So, like the whole, and by the time I was popping on YouTube and all that, I was like, I was like with a bitch for a few years at that time. So I didn't even get to fully exploit my shit. But I'll tell you one thing: when Drake tweets, "I am the light skinned at Lush One."
Oh, wow. Never got that on it.
Best believe you made
Told you the boy legend.
Went up.
Hey.
yeah.
They didn't call me a dick rider for saying he was a legend. Like,
No,
like you really, they was like, oh, you dick riding. And I'm like, nah, this boy really shine forever.
You was
No.
polishing boss. Just a little bit.
Look, to a specific contingent. You feel me? To like all 17 of y'all.
Right.
Like, honestly, my question is from the Ether card, that was the only show I've ever showed up at. Do you have any stories? Because I know there's a lot of things that resulted from that. You had the little billionaire in your pocket at the time.
The Ether card, that was the one with Cassidy and
the
Disaster,
one,
right?
and his faggot wouldn't show up. I was like, hey, come with me. He was like, oh, you know what? I think I got some jeans to cut at the house. I can't make it. I was like, nigga, jeans, nigga, come to the show.